Hey, we good here? Good. I'm getting back to work.
On to a different topic, one that I believe is karma at its best, but it is a bit sensitive. So, for those of you, get ready. It is about a robbery gone wrong where this person was sexually assaulted. And this is the story from the viewpoint of the person who was sexually assaulted, who is also the person who was robbing. Um, it starts as such. I'm a 22-year-old. I'm 22 years old. Been robbing houses with two other friends, one male and one female, since we were 16 years old. I have caught. I've been caught before, and am currently on probation. We robbed a house a few nights ago. I was caught by the homeowner. Other two heard the commotion and left swiftly after. The two male homeowners held me at knife point and said he was going to call the police. I begged them not to do it as it would violate my parole and send me to prison. They instead assaulted me and stated they would not call the police and let me go after if I complied. I did, and I did not want to. The whole ordeal lasted about 2 hours before I was allowed to go. I want to report this, but I'm scared. How would this affect my probation? My two friends are urging me not to report this, but I feel as though the two should be brought to justice. Now,
Yeah.
we don't support any of the things that have happened, but I thought this was the biggest moral conundrum I could find.
I,
How would you go about this if you were in this person's shoes?
I would not be in this person's shoes.
Okay,
Let's start there.
granted.
Let's start that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna take the judge's point of view or the jury's point of view or even the policeman's point of view. You come up to me saying that you went into rob a place, so you broke the law. All right,
Okay.
so they assaulted you, and
You
in
can't just say
time
assaulted.
that you, I don't want to use the whole essay. Does that
Say
make
essay.
you know,
Say essay.
yeah, essay him and for 2 hours. In my mind, you weren't welcome there. So if you agreed to it, that's the problem.
You agreed to it, Darren. Is that what happened? So
Report it all
he
you
should have
want.
said that in there. I don't agree. Call the cops.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, hold on, time out, Darren. He agreed
It's
to
not
it
like
at
you had
knife
two
point.
options right there,
Darren, he agreed to
and
it at
you
knife
chose
point.
We
what?
shouldn't say they agreed to it. They. I don't know what orientation
We
they
ain't
are.
doing that. He agreed to it at knife point.
He had no choice.
So
Well, he was only at knife point because he was robbing their house. First of all,
He was
it's not
only
like
at
they
knife
just.
point because he got caught.
but he only agreed to the SA because he was at knife point.
So
No,
is
he could have
that
went to jail.
distress?
I
Are you in
beg them
duress?
not. Look, this is a sentence. I beg them not to, as it would violate my parole and send me to prison.
So they then started some soft shit and played a game.
So I have a question for you. This is going to get a little explicit. Does it matter how they essayed him?
Yes, I guarantee you that's why he wants to report it. I guarantee you it was something that was just something that we can't
Because
we obviously can't
all
imagine.
I can think
Okay.
of is what happened in Pulp Fiction.
Yep. I guarantee you that couple probably drew their inspiration from that.
So let's fast forward and let's say I was the person who was robbing, and you guys are the jurors, and I'm, at trial right now. And I told my story. This is the story I told, and you're a juror. What do you think now? And
I
I'm in
think
court against the people who have SA'd me.
I think you're an awful, filthy human being.
Me?
Yes, I think the robber is an awful, filthy human being.
What about the people who assaulted me?
I think they're
No.
disgusting.
No. To be honest with you, you don't go into people's houses because you know why? You know why? You don't know.
He said, you know why?
I think this is a
What?
simple two wrongs don't make a right.
Not wrong. They are not wrong.
For
dog.
sexually
That's
assaulting
the
somebody?
fucking
Come on, man,
problem.
stop.
They are not wrong. They
I
are
didn't-
not wrong.
They didn't get it in paper. I never signed an agreement stating that I was going to do it.
The
So
problem
here's
is
the
his
thing.
admission is on the internet.
I think we would look at this completely differently if it was the female who got caught.
Okay, that was my next point. What if this was a female?
I would not give a shit either way. I'm gonna be 100. This
You don't have the right
your
to break
one
somebody.
wrong forced you into another wrong. Guess
So let's
what?
say
That's what
it
wrongs
was a
usually do.
female.
It forces you into another wrong. If you got caught, you would have ended up in jail. Jail is wrong. It's the right place for you, but it's the wrong place.
So let's say it was a female who broke into the house and there was a couple and there were two women as well. Let's say there were, I don't know, lesbians, I guess, and they did the same thing and I'm now in court and I'm saying the exact same thing. Rob, what is your statement?
I think the female has a better chance of getting those people sent to prison and possibly even getting off of her charge than a male would.
Really?
I think
I
we
agree.
victimize females really easily, especially now in 2023 in America. So I also think we think male R word is funny as a people, and we don't take it serious enough. I think we only take it serious when the essay is happening to women and children. So I think he might get laughed out the police station with this. Because they'll be, wait. You're telling me y'all been robbing people for 6 years? You know
You
what that
on
was, brother?
probation.
God just humbled you.
God just humbled you. Stop
You're gonna
robbing
continue to-
people.
That's what my question was. Are you going to continue to rob people?
Do I need to
Like,
arrest you?
Was this a learning lesson or not? Because you
I'm
know
gonna
that.
take you to their house every week.
Let's be real. SA happens in jail. You're already on probation. Let's be real here.
This is crazy. But I saw this and I was like, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, honestly, I tout, freedom for all and equality. But like, personally, if I was robbing people and this were to happen, I'm not telling anybody. First of all, like, I'm taking this shit to the grave. Second of all, if I'm robbing people, I'm not getting caught. Like, after I'm on probation, that means I already got caught.
Yeah.
I'm not robbing no more. Like, what?
Yeah.
So yeah, to Darren's point, you don't go in people's houses, people. Don't go inside of people's houses because you might get assaulted.
They had to violate him. They had to violate him in so many ways that like make him question his manhood.
I just think that karma works in different ways. If you do evil, evil comes to you. Don't do evil. Live a good, calm, productive life.
That's the brother that needs to be given 10% back to the church.
That's exactly who needs to be giving 10% to the church. I'm about to watch the follow-up video to that. I know he has some hot shit to say.
No, at the end of the day, this is what I would say. Since I'm assuming he hasn't told any police officers yet. I think he just got a piece of humble pie. And hopefully he changes the way he looks at life, looks at people. He cherishes life. He goes, finds God. He gets a beautiful family, some kids, and just lives the rest of his life.
Like Darren always says, it could be worse. They could have recorded it.